everybody, today we are going to be taking you through the beautiful Arthur's Pass. This is where we are right now, and it's been raining, it's been sunny, it's been cloudy, it's been foggy. We're going through all the different type of weathers, so we're going to be talking about our absolute favorite things to do in Arthur Pass. So if you're doing a road trip through the Southern Alps, we've got you covered. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so let's begin with Sheffield. So Sheffield is probably going to be the first kind of main town you're going to see when leaving Christchurch. So for this video, we're going to go from Christchurch to Greymouth. And so Sheffield is home to the Sheffields Bakery, which is one of the best pies in New Zealand. So yeah, we already had some today yet again. And yeah, absolutely fantastic savory pies. They will set you back between $7 and $8. And yeah, they are yummy as. So either for breakfast or for lunch, get yourself a Sheffields pie.
All right, next up on the list is the town of Springfield, and more specifically the Springfield Donuts, because I don't know if anyone hasn't seen The Simpsons, but obviously donuts are quite heavily linked with The Simpsons, as is the town of Springfield. So yeah, New Zealand has its very own town of Springfield, and it's just a few more minutes up the road from Sheffield on the way to Arthur's Pass. So it's another real short stop that you can do as you're making your way into the more mountainous regions of Canterbury.
Alright, so another great thing to do on Arthur's Pass is, and your next pit stop, is Castle Hill. So Castle Hill is a pretty fantastic place to visit. It has all those big kind of boulders or big rock formation in the middle of like what is kind of a field with a little bit of a hill, Castle Hill. And yeah, so it's a great place for bouldering if you're into that kind of things, or just walking along. It is about 20 minutes, so you're going to be walking straight forward for a little bit, and there's just kind of a circle around the area. It is pretty awesome, and there are some great facilities there, toilets and even some signage that will tell you more about the history of the area, which is quite cool. So here you go, Castle Hill is next on our list.
And then next up after that, we have the village of Arthur's Pass itself. So midway through your Arthur's Pass road trip, you will come across the tiny alpine village of Arthur's Pass. And there you can, there's a couple of cafes there, so you can, you know, refuel yourself. But also there's a lot of very short walks that you can do in the area. There's also the train station. If you have happened to take the Transalpine train, then they do a short stop here in Arthur's Pass village as well. But that leads on to our next point, which is one of the short walks that you can take from Arthur's Pass village.
And there is many short walks you can take, and there's also many long walks you can take nearby Arthur's Pass village. But since we're talking about pit stop for a road trip, let's pick a very short one, and that's Millennium Falls. So Millennium Falls is, what would you say, 5 minutes, Laura? About
5, even 2.
Yeah.
2 minutes at a brisk pace.
2 minutes at a brisk pace. I like how you said that. So yeah, so it's a very short walk to a towering waterfall, and just beforehand you have a first level where you'll be able to see a nice little, like somewhat of a chasm with some really clear water, you know, glacial waters. It's really cool. It's cute. It's a very good way to stretch your legs if you are driving that road.
All right, if you want to do a little bit more of a walk, a longer walk to see a huge waterfall, then you'll want to take the Devil's Punch Bowl walk, which is just a little bit further along Arthur's Pass village. There's a dedicated car park for it, so it's well signposted, very easy to find. And from there you can take an hour's walk through the beautiful moss-covered forest of the Arthur's Pass National Park, and then your sort of reward at the end is this beautiful view of the Devil's Punch Bowl Falls, which there's a bit of a platform and a lookout area, so yeah, some awesome photo opportunities await.
All right, and so aside from you know, Arthur's Pass village, when you keep on driving a little bit, about 2 to 3 minutes out, you will find Billy's Chasm. So Billy's Chasm is another very short walk, let's say about 5 minutes this time. You're going to go up and down a few stairs, so if you are not confident walking on wooden stairs, especially when it rains, because it always does, you can see the video of us going there right now, probably somewhere on screen. Well, Billy's Chasm is not a great option for you. However, if you're confident and fine with stairs, it's a really cool little chasm. You see some nice mossy forest as you walk toward it, and then in the chasm itself you're going to see crystal clear waters, amazingly well polished rocks with by thousands and thousands and thousands of years of glacial water kind of passing on top of them. It does look quite majestic. It's definitely worth a stop.
Alright, another really quick and easy pit stop to do on the Arthur's Pass Road is the Otera Lookout. So this is another one that is super well signposted. It's only a few more minutes down the road from Beely Chasm, and you just take a short side road up to a viewpoint where you have basically two views. You have one of a bridge going through, a road bridge going through the valley with really majestic mountains around it, another awesome photo opportunity, and then you get also obviously mountain scenery and the road behind you as well. And there's also another reason why you will want to stop here, which actually leads us on to our next point, which could happen at any point during your Arthur's Pass road trip, but Robin will tell us more.
So pretty much every location that we mentioned, aside from after Castle Hill, so Castle Hill, Springfield and Sheffield, probably not going to be featuring a lot of Kea birds, but any other location that we mentioned is likely to feature some Kea birds. Keas are the world's only alpine parrots. They are definitely very cheeky creatures, and yeah, it's always really fun to watch the playful Kea behaves, either coming to basically tease tourists, tease each other, play with pebbles. They're really fun creatures to check out. Keas are quite smart, and they're very much capable of finding their own food. So one of the things that the Department of Conservation always asks tourists is to remember to never feed Keas. They're capable of feeding themselves, and we don't want to create bad habits with them. But yeah, checking out the playful Keas are always a really fun thing to do on a road trip through Arthur's Pass. Laura, last one on the list.
Yeah, so finally, as you cross that boundary from Canterbury to the west coast, one of the last sort of...
Sorry guys, it's starting raining now, so if there's a bit too much noise, it's the rain.
Yeah, as per the usual New Zealand weather. So yeah, one of the last sort of stops you'll come to as you sort of leave Arthur's Pass is the very small west coast town of Kumara. So this is one of your sort of classic, quintessential west coast towns where it sort of has a bit of a pioneering history. You can see some of those sort of old-timey buildings, which is really cute. Obviously more photo opportunities await, and it even has some secret glowworm caves that you can go check out, as well as a couple of cafes, and it's just a nice sort of way to wrap up your time going through Arthur's Pass and transitioning to the west coast.
And speaking of transition, let's continue this wrap up by wrapping up this video. Feel free to hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy your road trip to the South Island of New Zealand and through Arthur's Pass. And if you are looking for more travel tips, check out nzpocketguide.com. It's New Zealand's largest travel guide. It's free to use and it's created by yours truly. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.
See ya.